Welcome to HAAR Talks. I'm Daniela Paralon with the association, and I'm joined here today with Vaughn Poe, the executive director of the commission. I got caught in my head there for a moment. And he joined us this morning for our broker forum, and you guys are doing a lot of work going forward this year. Could you share a little bit with us about what are some of the major issues that you guys are focused on right now that are affecting brokers?
Right now, given the rate and pace of growth in the licensee community, we're focusing a lot on professionalism. We're focusing on professionalism because that's what licensees want us to focus on right now. We have so many new agents and brokers coming into the license community in the state of Alabama. We really have to focus on preparing those folks to be successful out there. And again, that's the caveat to our core mission, which is consumer protection. So that's the only reason that the Real Estate Commission exists per se, is to protect consumers, and we do so through regulating licensees. Right now the markets are hot statewide. I mean, nationally, you know, we're in an inventory shortage, and so right now it's an escalation market. Every single transaction and negotiation is literally very complicated. And with that, we have to have very capable and willing participants in the process, both buyers and sellers agents. And so we focus a lot on making certain that information gets out to buyers and sellers and their agents, and making sure that consumers are aware of the protections that exist for them. Licensees know because they're licensees, but consumers at times don't really know the difference. And we have a lot of different actors in the actual real estate process right now, and we have to clarify a lot of that.
Yeah, and so we kind of talked about what we wanted to discuss, but you said something really interesting. As a consumer, where can the consumer turn to the commission to get information that protects them, or so that they're informed and not just solely relying on, you know, their realtor being the one to give them that information, or, you know, a random Google search? Like, how can they turn to you guys for some of that info?
Well, we have created, and this is not necessarily due to COVID, but since COVID, we've created several venues for consumers to interact with the commission and get information. We're on social media. We have a Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram. We're even on TikTok now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So the Alabama Real Estate Commission is on TikTok. We have a very active PR staff there, and they make certain that these venues are open, and they're open for two-way communication.
Great.
We communicate with licensees on those same venues and mediums, but we really are trying to make certain that consumers know that we exist. Because in most cases they don't. They know their local agent, they know who's selling their property or buying a property for them, but in the event of an issue, they don't really know who to reach out to. And so, again, the commission is on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, I think Snapchat, Instagram, and always our website. So our website, the commission's website, is a great place and a great resource for information for consumers. Licensees like it, but really it's structured for consumers to be able to look out there and see what's happening, not only in the licensee community, but also in the brokering community. What are brokers doing right now? What are the markets like right now? So that information is out there. It's readily available. We keep it as real as possible and as real time as possible.
Yeah,
and
important.
so we just encourage everyone to get out there and see what's available. And if you have questions, by all means, reach out to us.
Wonderful. And in the beginning, you were talking about the professionalism for the licensees, and that is something that you guys are really focused on. It's extremely important because of how tight our market is right now. And one of the things you mentioned was how long a licensee needs to go before they become a broker. Could you speak a little bit about those changes that you guys are sort of hoping to push through?
Absolutely. A few years ago, we convened a task force to address some of these issues, broker supervision and just professionalism and licensees in general. What we did not anticipate was COVID and just the growth in the real estate industry since then. And by industry, I mean licensee industry. So we're growing right now at a rate of about 9.2 new license applicants per day. And the way that current real estate license law is written, you know, in 2 years, those same individuals can be brokers, whether they've turned a single transaction or not. They're now a real estate broker, and they have other agents working for them, and they have minimal experience in some cases in the actual real estate industry. And so we've tried to address that through both legislation and also rules. One of those takeaways was to sort of change the time frame. So to go from 2 years to 4 years out of 60, so 48 out of 60 months. Even with that, we think that was not really very aggressive, but at least it expanded the time frame. And so if a person, if they're paying, and that's 2 renewal cycles, by the way.
Yeah.
So if they're renewing and they're in the industry and they're not turning a transaction, you really have to wonder, why are they there? And so we think with going from 2 to 4 years, you have individuals that will really have to recommit to the standards of being a licensee.
And so is there anything else that you would like to tell our members about the commission right now, the work that you guys are doing, or just one takeaway for them in this crazy busy market?
Yes, it's a renewal year.
Yep. Did you hear that? It's a renewal year.
It's a renewal year.
Yeah.
So renew early, renew often. With that comes CE and a few other things, and we are prepared at the commission. We've really taken COVID as an opportunity to optimize and innovate how we process renewals and that sort of thing. Most licensees, I think about 94%, renew online. And so we've streamlined that process a lot. So renewal is easy. We would advise licensees not to wait until the last minute.
Don't wait until the last minute.
Please don't do that. So renew early, complete your CE. Even if you're inactive and you want to take CE, there's nothing against that. And we actually advise it so that you're current what's happening in the licensee community and industry right now. So it's a renewal year. That's the huge takeaway. There are a lot of other things that are recurring in the way of broker supervision and general professionalism in the trade. But I think the important thing to remember is that you need current information. So whether it's renewals, whether it's CE, whether it's education changes, get out there on the commission social media and just stay informed. And if you have questions, give us a call. We're there.
Well, thank you so much, Vaughn. I appreciate you taking the time
Thank you
to
for
speak
having
to our
me.
membership today. I will post all of the links that he mentioned in the comments below so you guys can make sure that you stay informed and renew.